But how we can save species from extinction here? Well, we have different projects and strategies. Many of the animals that we are going to see in our tour are endangered species. Now looking to your left, all this area is our South Africa habitat. The animals that we are going to see here are native to the African savanna. Well, but now that we are talking about the African savanna, in addition to the San Diego Zoo and our safari park, our organization has 8 different hubs located in 6 different continents in which we focus our conservation efforts. One of these hubs, it is our Savannah Hub in Africa. Over there we have projects to save species. We are working with the local people, communities and African organizations. Working as a team, we are going to save more species. Different birds from Africa, yellow-billed storks, Dalmatian pelicans, great white pelicans, and you can see some vultures as well. All these species of birds are from Africa. But in our tour, we are going to see also different species of antelopes. Small ones, big ones with different coloration, different shape of their horns. Well, look to your right. These small antelope are Sumerian gazelles. Sumerian gazelles are also endangered. And look at their coloration. This light brown coloration in the top helps as a camouflage. But how is it camouflage? Well, look at the sand. It's the same color. If we were far from these gazelles, we couldn't be able to see them. Well, now look to your left. Down. But look at them. Look at this group of 5. You notice that they are looking to different directions, right? It seems like they don't like each other. Well, in their reality, they are working as a team now. They are looking to different directions to be alert if a predator is coming. This behavior is called the alert circle. And looking at the middle of the habitat, you see these small antelope. These ones are also gazelles, so these ones are called springboks. There are different species of gazelles in Africa. Here you see one of our Maasai giraffes. Well, in Africa there are also different species of giraffes. Depending on their location in the continent, we can see different variations, coloration and the shape on their skin. These ones, Maasai giraffes, are also endangered. Well, how many giraffes do you see from here? 1 in the back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, in this group of 6, there are 5 females and only 1 male. Do you see the male? You agree with me that he's very handsome. Let me move a little bit forward.
Look for the Africa tram.
So we can see this
Yeah, just come to that area.
group of giraffes and also these nice activities.
Yeah.
If you look at the back, you see this antelope with longer and straight horns. These antelopes, they are henchback. And look at their face. If you look at their face, you notice that they have this black and white coloration. That looks like they are wearing a face mask. Well, this face mask is a benefit. This face mask helps them to intimidate another antelope. Since there are many different species of antelopes living together in Africa, they all have to compete for food, water, space, and resources. But they also use black and white coloration in their faces to intimidate another football players. Well, now you know that this technique is coming from the antelopes. But look at this activity. You notice something. Antelopes are close to the giraffes. This happens in the wild as well. It's common to see different animals close to the giraffes. Why? Well, let me tell you, giraffes are a very good neighbors because being this tall is a benefit. Giraffes are going to be the first ones to see the lions coming far away. Once they see the lions coming, giraffes are going to start running away really fast. And the antelopes close our donkeys. But look at their legs. They have black stripes like the zebras. They are close related to zebras. This animal is the Somali wild ass. They are native to North Africa. And it is also one of the most endangered species that we have in our park. There are only less than 200 of these remaining in the wild in Africa. But we have a very important project here. This group are females, but we also have two males. We are going to increase their population here to potentially release some of these in the wild in Africa in a few years. Reproduction of endangered species is one of the strategies that we implement here at the safari park to save animals from extinction. Our tour. Looking to your left, we can see all our savanna habitat. And looking to your right, you see some animals. This area to our right, well, you also notice that there are more trees here. This is our African forest habitat. Here we keep Tigatongas, bongos, and different species of gazelles. All the antelope here are native to Central Africa. As you can see here at the safari park, we have large habitats. Here the animals are moving all the time. But now I'm looking for my black and white friends. I know that they like to be around here. In Africa, there are different species of zebras. What's the difference between all species of zebras? The stripes. These ones, gravy zebras, they have narrow stripes. Their skin is really beautiful. Well, this small antelope with the cinnamon coloration down here, these ones are Uganda cubs. This is a beautiful antelope. The Uganda cub is also the national animal of Uganda. But look down there, you see all these large antelopes with curved horns. These ones are rum antelopes. You see our, can you see the zebras too? These ones are males, but we also have a group of females here at the safari park. This is the most endangered species of zebra. There are only less than 3,000 of these gravy zebras remaining in Africa. But this number is really low. Just 10 years ago, there were more than 15,000. Its population is going down really fast. But not only in Africa, there are endangered species. Look at the landscape. If you look at the hills around our habitats, all this area is part of the San Pascual Valley. It's a beautiful area in Southern California. Southern California is also a global biodiversity hotspot. This means that conservation is a top priority because there are many endangered species also here. Most of these are plants. There are 1,300 species of plants that only exist here in California. And looking to your right, this is how the native habitat looks like. But you will be surprised knowing how many of these species are endangered. But why? We don't have hunting problems here, right? Well, but there are different activities affecting our native habitats. Well, if you look to your left at the front, at the top of the hill, with good eyes, you can see the houses and the vineyards. In Southern California, the cities are getting bigger. The land has been changing, and the native habitat is being reduced. That's why there are many endangered species also here. Our organization, in our Southwest Hub, we focus our conservation efforts to protect our local species with different projects and strategies, including this safari park. Our safari park is 1800 acres long. Half of this are the facilities in which we keep our animals, and the other half is a natural reserve. And one of our projects to save native species is, well, we have been working for more than 40 years to save the California condor from extinction. It's the largest species of condor in North America. When we started this project, there were only 22 California condors left, but now there are more than 600. We have been releasing California condors and more native species back in the wild here in Southern California. Well, look at this large animal down here. They look like cattle, but look at their horns. It's not cattle. This animal is the eland. It's the largest species of antelope in Africa. Now, wow, look to your right. As I was telling you, there are different species of zebras in Africa. And look at their stripes. Their stripes of these ones are thicker. These ones are females, and you're very lucky. They have been here for less than a week at the safari park. But look at the back. Keep looking to your right. This is one of my favorite antelopes. It's a beautiful oryx. This oryx is native to North Africa. And look at their horns. The shape of their horns is almost perfect. Sometimes looks like they have a single horn. Unfortunately, hunting has been affecting these oryx in Africa. I'm going to tell you something very sad about this oryx to our right. This oryx is officially extinct in the wild. We can see them only in wildlife refuges or zoos. But here in San Diego, we are leading its conservation globally. More than 600 of these oryx have been born here at the safari park. We are working as a team with different zoos and wildlife refuges to save these beautiful animals from extinction. Well, so far we have seen different antelopes. In Africa, there are 73 different species. Antelopes are herbivores. Herbivores are very important for the ecosystem. While they are eating grass, they are spreading and fertilizing seeds at the same time. Herbivores are the ones shaping the landscapes. Well, I didn't stop when we were on the way. Oh wow, guys, you are very lucky. Well, look at these beautiful animals. Look to your left. You see this animal? It is a baby one. Two babies. This animal is not from Africa. They are San Diegans, our neighbors. Well, as I was telling you, half of the land of this safari park is a natural reserve. Deer and other local species, they like to visit the safari park. We provide many resources for them: food, water, space. Our safari park has been open since 1972. 50 years saving species, but also 50 years that we have been changing the idea how the animals should be living in a zoo. Our safari park was the first zoo that have these large areas to keep animals. As you can see, here different species they live together. They are moving all the time. We made this change here in San Diego with a global impact. Now, zoos around the world, they are trying to have larger areas to keep their animals as well. We are also working as a team with different zoos and conservation organizations to save more animals from extinction, like these rhinos and giraffes. These rhinos that you see down here are southern white rhinos. All rhinos are endangered. Why? Look at their horns. That's why they are endangered. Rhinos are being poached for their horns. Because some people believe that the rhino horn has magical or medicinal properties. But in the reality, the rhino horn is made by keratin. It's the same protein that makes all the horns for all the animals. Let me stop a little bit closer so you can see their horns. Well, these rhinos, they have two horns. And that's the key. If you see a rhino with two horns, it's a rhino from Africa. If you see a rhino with a single horn, it's a rhino from Asia. We also have rhinos from Asia in our Asian habitat. And if you look at the back, if you look at this group of giraffes, well, you notice some little giraffes. They were born last year. Well, let me share to you a number. More than 30,000 babies from different species have been born here at the safari park. And many of these are living in the wild now. Do you see the people in the truck? They are taking the wildlife safari. They go inside the habitat and closer to the animals. It's 1 hour long tour and you can purchase a separate ticket if you would like to live that amazing experience. Well, San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance is a non-profit organization. All the money you spend in our park, including your entrance ticket or membership, is also a donation. All of this money goes back to our conservation efforts and to maintain these facilities. Every time you visit the San Diego Zoo or the Safari Park, you are an ally for wildlife. With your visit today, you are helping our organization to save rhinos, zebras, lions, giraffes, elephants, antelopes, more animals in Africa, but also the platypuses in Australia, the amphibians in Costa Rica, the jaguars in Brazil, the tigers in India, the polar bears in Alaska, the condor here in California, and more. San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance has conservation projects to save endangered species in more than 70 countries. Now you know that we do more, we do really much more than just show animals. Well, before going back to the tram station, I'm looking for the lions. This area to our right is our lion camp. There are 3 lionesses. They are sisters. They are 9 years old. But I don't see them. Well, probably they are sleeping. Not surprised. Believe me, if you see a lion awake, you are very lucky. Lions, they sleep 20 hours a day. Well, we're back at the tram station. I hope you enjoyed the tour. For me, it was a great pleasure to be with you around our African habitat. Once again, to all of you, thank you so much for visiting the safari park. And have a wonderful day. Thank you.